Welcome to Developer Roadmaps. Today, we're going to map out Go, a language that has absolutely exploded in popularity. Why? Well, it's become the go-to for building the kinds of high-performance, scalable backend systems that pretty much run the modern cloud.
So, to really get Go, you have to ask a simple question. In a world with giants like C++, Python, and Java, why on earth did we need another language? The answer really boils down to finding a better trade-off. Something with the power of an old-school systems language, but designed from day one for the world we live in now, with multi-core processors and huge concurrent systems.
All right, let's lay out our route. Here's the roadmap for our journey through Go. We're going to hit 5 key checkpoints. We'll start with its core philosophy, dig into its simple syntax, look at its power plays, cover modern features, and finally, see where it fits in the tech world.
So our first stop is the why. Go was born at Google, and it came from a real, shared frustration with the massive complexity of languages like C++. The goal was to build something that was just simpler, something that compiled incredibly fast and was made for the concurrent, networked world we all work in.
Okay, first, a really crucial point on our map. Go is a compiled language. So, like C++ or Rust, your code gets translated into a single machine-readable file before anyone runs it. Now, this isn't just about speed, which it definitely helps with. It also makes deployment a dream. You ship one file, no dependencies, no fuss. It's just incredibly clean.
Now, this is where things get really clever. Look at how Go handles memory. Like Java, it has garbage collection, so you don't have to manage memory manually. But, and this is a big but, it avoids that heavy Java virtual machine, the JVM. Instead, Go just packs a small, efficient runtime right into your compiled program. Think of it like a little sidecar. This is why Go apps feel so light and start up so fast, a massive plus in the cloud.
Okay, let's head to our next checkpoint on the roadmap. Let's see how that whole philosophy of simplicity actually looks in the code itself. This is all about the syntax, how the language feels when you're writing it. And this slide just nails Go's focus on clean code. You can do it the long way, explicitly declaring the type and all that, but the much more common way, the Go way, is to use this short assignment operator, the colon equals. This lets the compiler use type inference to figure out the type for you. It might seem small, but it cuts out so much noise.
Here's another genius design choice that gets rid of an entire class of bugs: zero values. You know how in some languages, if you don't initialize a variable, it's null or undefined, and then your program crashes? Well, Go just doesn't let that happen. A variable is always something. Numbers start at 0, strings start as empty, booleans start as false. It makes your code so much more predictable right from the get-go.
All right, we're now getting to the most famous landmarks on our Go roadmap: concurrency and error handling. These are the power plays. They're what really make Go a beast for building high-performance, cloud-native apps.
At the very heart of Go is its beautiful, simple take on concurrency. It's all built on 2 core ideas: Goroutines and channels. A Goroutine is like an incredibly lightweight thread. Seriously, you can have thousands of them running at once. And how do they talk to each other without causing chaos? Channels. Channels are just safe pathways to pass data from one Goroutine to another, avoiding all the classic headaches of locks and race conditions.
This quote on the slide, this is everything when it comes to Go's concurrency. I'll say it again. Don't communicate by sharing memory. Share memory by communicating. So instead of having a bunch of threads fighting over the same piece of data, you just pass the data through a channel. It's a fundamental shift in thinking that leads to way cleaner, way safer code.
The next power play is how Go handles errors. If you come from Java or Python, this might look a little strange. Go completely avoids try-catch blocks. Instead, a function that might fail just returns 2 things: the result and an error. Errors are just values. This forces you, the developer, to check for that error right then and there. It makes the code's flow super explicit and stops hidden exceptions from crashing your app down the line. Now for a more recent landmark on our roadmap, but a huge one: generics. This was added in version 1.18, and it was probably the single most requested feature from the community for years. It really unlocked a new level of power and reusability. So, what do generics actually let you do? Well, they let you write functions and data structures that can work with any data type, but without giving up type safety. For example, you can write one function to handle a list of numbers, a list of strings, or a list of whatever, and the compiler will still catch your mistakes. It was a massive game changer for anyone trying to build flexible, reusable libraries.
Okay, we've reached our final destination on this tour. We've seen Go's philosophy, its syntax, its features, so now let's talk about where learning this language can actually take you in your career.
The simple truth is, Go has become the language of the cloud. I mean, just look at this list. Foundational tools that pretty much everyone relies on, Docker, Kubernetes, they're written in Go. Its mix of performance, easy deployment, and amazing concurrency makes it the perfect fit. If you're heading toward a career in Backend, DevOps, or cloud engineering, you're going to see a lot of Go.
And yet, this quote from FreeCodeCamp just hits the nail on the head. The momentum is real. Learning Go isn't just about picking up a new syntax, it's about learning the language that is literally building the future of backend and cloud infrastructure at pretty much every top tech company out there.
So, the question is Go the next checkpoint on your developer journey? With its clean design, its powerful features for the modern world, and its huge role in the cloud ecosystem, Go offers a really clear path for anyone who wants to build the fast, reliable systems that power, well, everything.
This is Developer Roadmaps. Map your path. Build your career.